Tottenham's Hotspur contest Tottenham's Hotspur held to a clueless draw. Spurs have not lost a game for the past 5 to 6 matches. From position number 12, they've gone to position number 4, giving a Chelsea a run for its money. You know, people are starting to know what Conte's game is. Conte's game is very simple. He makes you come forward, leave you open behind, and he hits you with a proper counter attack by Kulusevski, Kane, and Son. That's his game. Once you sit behind, you've caught him by the balls. There's no way he can score you. Let's look at the formation. So Conte came with a 4-3. He came with a 3-4-3 formation, where he packed the midfield and the defense. In transition, he was playing in defense transition. He was playing 5-4-1, and attacking, he was playing 3-4-3. And Brighton, I think what this coaches normally did they studied the videos of Tottenham Hotspur. They knew that this guy likes playing counter attacks. He likes holding the ball at the midfield and lifting the ball over the defense and making Kulusevski run for the ball. And Son, actually, the goals are scored normally by Kulusevski and Son. Harry Kane, not so much. He's not scored so many goals. Most of the goals are from Kulusevski. He passes the ball to Son, and Son scores most of the goals for Tottenham Hotspur. That's why you see Son and Mo Salah are now chasing for the Golden Boot, because Son scores a lot of goals for Tottenham Hotspur. So what the Brighton coach did is that he studied the videos of. He must have studied the videos of Tottenham Hotspur. He knows Conte's style. He kept 4 people at the back at all times. So whenever there's a counter attack from Tottenham Hotspur, they're lifting the ball over the wall. If Kane or Kulusevski or Son went forward, the 4 defenders would advance towards them, and then the 2 midfielders would sandwich, or 3 midfielders would sandwich behind them, because Brighton came with a 3-5-2 system. So if there were 4 defenders behind or 3 defenders behind, they would come towards the wingers or Tottenham Hotspur, and the midfielders would come from behind and snatch and take the ball and attack forward. This time, Conte found it very hard to score Brighton, because they tried from the wings, it could not work. Brighton played low block throughout. Let's call a spade a spade. Conte cannot play low block teams, gives him a very hard time. Like Chelsea played low block against him. Chelsea beat him 3 times. This time Brighton have played low block, and he reached a point that he even substituted Kulusevski for Lucas Moura. He wanted a more of a box-to-box winger, somebody who can dribble, break the lines, get in behind the defense and score. He even removed his pet Son, and he put Bergwijn, who's another very good dribbler. I don't know why Chelsea don't buy him. Chelsea should buy Bergwijn. He's always been he's a second choice player. He should be on the first team. Chelsea should go for him, or a team like Newcastle who don't have wingers. They should go for Bergwijn. Is a very good player. I would love him at Chelsea. So he substituted Bergwijn and Kulusevski. He substituted Son, Kulusevski for Bergwijn and Lucas Moura. There was some change in the attack. They changed the style of play. Kane stopped playing as a number 10 and started playing as a number 9, because there was no more counter attack. That football style was dead. They did create some chances, but they could not clinically finish those chances. Now Brighton got a very good chance from Danny Welbeck, who was fouled, and Maupe was able to get the rebound. He slid between he made 1 or 2 feints, and Romero he fell for the feint, and Emerson fell for the feint, and he smashed the ball in the right hand corner. And that was at the 87th minute. And there was 1 goal down to Tottenham Hotspur, pressure Tottenham Hotspur, but they could not come back for the goal, and the game ended 1-0. So that means Spurs was supposed to get 3 points to come behind Chelsea, because Chelsea, if they won this game, they would come behind Chelsea by 2 points. So Chelsea have some breathing space, because Chelsea at this time, on point, they're not on form. The defense has an issue. The goalkeeper is sleeping. The attack is good, but going down the lane, I know Chelsea will bottle some games. And the Spurs are very hungry for that number 3 position. They've got number 4. They want to come to number 3. They want to secure themselves in the UEFA Champions League. Honestly, personally, I would like to see Spurs play in the Champions League. It's been long we've not seen them. I'd like to see Conte playing in the Champions League. And it would be very entertaining football. Conte always comes up with some very entertaining football, full of strategy, full of styles, techniques, very good play from Kuleveski and Son. It's only today I don't think he did his homework because Brighton, like they played against Arsenal, they play low block and they have some very good counter attacks. They play low block and they go with some very good pressing. Now, when it comes to the midfield from Brighton, we say that Yves Bissouma is a very good number six. He's a proper DM. Whenever the threatening players from Tottenham Hotspur got the ball, he would sneak in and snatch the ball and bomb it down to the forward line of Trossard and Meupe, the Zambian winger. So the midfield play from the Brighton was on spot. They were snatching balls. They were breaking the chances down for Trabzonspor to make counter attacks. They were marking the players very well. They're playing the shape very well. They're transitioning on time in the right shape, closing the spaces, closing the wings. So Brighton deserved this win. And from number 12, I think now they've climbed to number 10, which is good for them. So we'll be looking forward for the FA Cup game. There's Manchester United, Norwich, and I'm sure Manchester United might win, might not win, might be a draw. Let's see how it goes. They've got a new manager coming in, Ten Hag, who is going to change this entire team. I'll do a separate video on Ten Hag taking over Manchester United and see what style he'll come with, or what players he'll come with, or how he'll change the formation of the team, or the outlook of the team, or the insight of the team, how he'll bring up players like Rashford, players like Maguire, players like Jadon Sancho, how he'll make better players out of them, of Lingard as well. So I'll do a separate video on that. So let's watch the Manchester United game versus Norwich, and of course the king of the king games, FA Cup final, City versus Liverpool. Let's see who will win. I have a feeling City might win this, or Liverpool might win. So thank you guys for tuning in. Till next time.